shit get crucial.
Is everything better? Is everything funner? Is everything more awesome? Like, how do you kind of view this year versus maybe the years of the past?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
You gotta trust the science, and we are so transparent that I will plead the fifth and remain silent when asked about it. Put your seatbelt on, because Aaron Rodgers is about to cook feet.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta
love that guy.
Okay.
Like that absolute coward, Tony Fauci. Absolute coward.
Yeah.
There, it's back,
Are
baby.
you kidding me?
Yeah. 111
You
times.
got a pardon and you're in front and you pleaded over 100 times
Yeah.
at the White House. What are you scared of, Tony?
Yeah.
I thought you were the science.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were I am science, and you get up there and you can't answer a question.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
baby.
And how much time did the network spend at that? How much time did they spend on my responses every week, on my vaccination status, on Taylor and Travis's wedding?
Dude, the cover-up was so ridiculous. I remember covering a live stream, getting the live stream turned off right in the middle of it while reading the side effects to their vax on their fucking website. And they said that was misinformation. That was. Huh? So you telling me you lying to me on your website? I'm reading your website. You're teaching me how fucked up your shit is. Here, guys, just in case this will happen to you, is what these side effects are saying. I tell the people about it, and you guys are like, that's bullshit, misinformation. It's on your website, though. Shit!
Did they do even a minute? Did they do even a minute on Tony Fauci?
No, I don't think I've heard
Nah,
anything.
I bet they didn't.
But on that note,
Then there was another scandal this offseason, too, involving a voter for MVP, for Coach of the Year. How much time did your network spend? Where's your
Whoa.
Kim? Did your network spend on
our
that?
network.
I wish I
How much time did you
Go back
spend?
to Fauci.
This is
Go
awesome.
back
How
to
much time?
Fauci. This is awesome.
Go back to Fauci?
Yeah.
Now, ESPN just took a shot, and they deserve it just like everybody else. But at the same time, everybody had to fall in line. The entire world had to conform to that. Remember when they took Trump off every damn website there was and shit like this? Remember when they started Gab, Parler, and all these other little things, Telegram and all that? They took down Parler immediately when he went over there. So you telling me the whole world didn't have to conform to this? I'll shoot ESPN some slack on that one. But yes, they were complicit.
Back to the coward Tony Fauci and science.
Hold on now.
Who's spending the entire time writing in his diary about how fun it is to be famous. You got to be kidding me.
Okay, so on that note,
What are you going to say about me now?
Debate him,
What are you going to say about me
no,
now?
I got no debate here. You had a 500.
No, seriously, what are they going to say about me now? Now you can't talk about the COVID stuff because obviously it was made, in a lab in China. That's like not even questionable anymore. Tony Fauci is an absolute criminal. I'm on good terms with my family. I'm on good terms with my family. What are you going to say now? What are you going to say now?
I want to let you know. It's been a fun ride for you, I would assume, over the last
It's
couple.
been a great life and a great career. And it's nice to be sitting on this side now, especially after that coward played the fifth over 100 times.
Okay.
I thought you had a part in there, Tony. Why couldn't you answer one question the entire time?
Okay,
Why
we
not?
got 4 minutes until the hard out.
Yeah, I got 4 more minutes in it. We
I
can keep this shit going. We can keep it going.
Anything else?
I got at least 4 minutes.
Okay, okay.
Now let me put some people up on game who isn't into this type of stuff and was suppressed from seeing a lot of stuff on the internet. That's why when we bring it up, you guys think we're nuts. But there was a few topics that would get you silenced online, and not just took off because back then it was illegal to just silence people. So at first they did this thing called shadow banning. They'll just take your shit out of their algorithm and not explain it at all. You'll just think your shit is just dying. But they got caught for this. Salute to Millie Weaver, who actually got locked up when she exposed it. Okay, a lot of this shit's about to come out. We were covering this the whole time. But there were a few topics. It was this one, okay, the COVID. Then there was Hunter Biden. Couldn't talk about that. And then there was Pizzagate. Okay, there was these three things. You're talking about trafficking. You're talking about the jab. You're talking about corruption in politics. These things can get you suppressed. So what happened after they got caught shadow banning people? They just legalized it. They put it in their policies. Now it's common knowledge that you can get your shit taken right out the algorithm. Common knowledge.
A lot of silence, though, but I will say this: I gotta give flowers to Stephen A. Smith, my old friend Stephen A., because he was man enough to actually admit and apologize to Kyrie Irving.
Yes,
so I got to
there you
give
go.
shout out to my guy, Stephen A.
I spoke out against Kyrie Irving about how selfish I thought his inaction was when it came to the pandemic and the vaccines and the boosters and all of that stuff. In my opinion, hindsight-wise, it didn't make him stubborn or selfish. It made him brave and say, nah, I'm not doing that. Kyrie Irving did nobody wrong. I did him wrong. And for that, I'm sincerely sorry. I spoke.
Shout out to my guy, Stephen A. You are not a coward.
And a lot of the left and a lot of the mind control people, they don't like Stephen A. Smith neither, you know, because he actually has common sense and he doesn't fall into that leftist nonsense all the time. But the only thing keeping him alive with this leftist madman crowd is the fact that he still is negative toward Donald Trump. He joined this group of rogue right-wingers like Candace Owens and all these other people that he actually had relationships before he started doing the anti-Trump stuff. So, you know, whatever to that. But he's joined this group, so a lot of people ain't gonna really, you know, put him on that side fully because he still is anti-Trump. But he does speak out about a lot of stuff, which lets you know that he's actually, that's where his mind is at. He just does what he has to do to stay working.
Okay, can we talk about? We'll wrap up that conversation.
Other than that, there's been a lot of silence. I feel like, you know, like 19 seconds about one subject. Oh, don't talk about that. You know, we could talk about Rex Ryan's foot fetish, but please don't talk about, anything else right now. Don't talk about, any scandals involved. Don't talk about, pop culture. Talk about Taylor and Travis's wedding. Yeah, what do the insiders know about that? But don't talk about, shit that actually has to do with our business or righting wrongs.
Can we remind people? Can we remind people a little bit why you're doing all this? Can we remind people?
Yes. The days where Jimmy Kimmel was going on his show calling everybody like Aaron Rodgers a super spreader and all that type of stuff. Yeah, we kept the files. Okay, all on my channel. Check it out.
No, I don't care.
Okay, so in 2020, okay, we were there for all of this.
2021.
Sorry, 2021.
It really went down.
Okay, there was a 500-page report
Twice.
that Aaron looked into with many doctors about his body and said vaccination. Now, that became a talking point of COVID, I believe, around the entire globe. And the only reason why I know that is because
I was coming on the show every week. We were talking.
I was called a murderer because I was platforming Aaron Rodgers, who was making the decision that was best for himself. So as soon as I see all this start happening with Fauci, I knew that, boy, you were certainly having a time because your name was slandered. You were called a murderer. You were called a lot of things. And
I was endangering my teammates and this and that. Now look what happened. We talked about.
And the funny thing about it was the team was getting it from vaccinated players.
They suppressed early treatments. They lied about where it came from. Tony Fauci's writing in his journal about, I don't want to, create any vaccine hesitancy if I tell them what the actual stats are. How many papers have been written? How many McCulloughs and Malones and all the great doctors out there who actually did treatment on the front end and repurposed drugs that are the safest profiles in the world.
So Fauci's excuse to why, when they found out that the numbers were actually spiked and faked and fabricated, his excuse for why they did that to his little sheeple was, well, I wanted people to think it was serious because it's serious, guys. I don't want the little numbers to scare you away from going to get vaccinated from the most dangerous thing that's ever hit Earth, even though we have to make it look more dangerous than it is. Okay, this was his logic, and all the left bought it. Okay, even the ones who didn't buy it, they heard him say that or didn't hear him say that and still was like, nope, it's real. COVID's real. So when the truth came out, a lot of them are so programmed that they still don't believe it. Okay, or were hidden from it because they only broadcast the truth on their leftist networks to 2 people.
But no, Tony Fauci pushing his medicine just like he did back in the 80s. And now, when you have an auto pen pardon.
Hey, Jay, you know what happened.
You have an auto pen pardon.
2 minutes.
But and you can't answer one question.
Hey, now real quick.
Not even your name. Come on. What are we doing?
Can we do this real
and how
quick?
much time did the network spend on that?
Hey, can we do something for you real quick?
How much time?
Hey.
And what do you know? He's the leader of the damn HIV response team, and you know they gave y'all that.
Hey, can we do something for you real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, Way to stand on your truth throughout the entirety of that thing.
Oh, I feel great about it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you should.
I feel great about it.
Congratulations.
I told you I'd be on the right side of history when I had that mustache that we were in New York.
Yeah, but you had
Mustache.
that Halloween party, though,
I
that
did.
killed a lot of people, remember? You had that Halloween party.
Oh,
that killed a
yeah.
bunch
We were
of
a
people.
10,000 square foot warehouse with 21 people. And, you know, the I Am Science says 6 foot of distancing. You know, that'll be a good thing. If we can scare them enough, you know, they'll probably take this vaccine that's had 0 trials done for it. You have no idea what the consequences are. There's no informed consent. You can't even look at the insert to know what you're doing. They're not even, you know, pulling the plunger back to make sure that they got it in the right spot in the arm. Like, what are we even talking about here? The insanity. I sat here amongst a lot of actually brave Americans who avoided the $1 trillion propaganda campaign that was hijacked on the American public. And look at us now.
Hey, way to go.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say?
We'll be back tomorrow on TV, live from Indianapolis. That's MVP Aaron Rodgers. Okay, good.
Dude, this dude just literally dropped a CM Punk pipe bomb, and they had to put a timer on the thing so they can continue it on YouTube. And he decides to use the last ESPN minutes to destroy them. This was epic.
And now we're digital. Now we continue.
Now you can really let it be.
Okay. Now we will continue. I want to let you know, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Just because everything that was
That
said
was
about you
awesome.
for years and years by a lot of people, man. There were some powerful positions coming out saying you were the worst person on earth.
Remember 8 Mile, right? In
Yeah.
the last rap, you remember what he does?
Yeah, you
Against
played
Papa Doc. He basically said, "This is all the shit you're going to say about me," right?
Yeah.
It's like all these different narratives. He's this, he's that, blah, blah, blah. His family hates him. He's a murderer. He's endangering old people. All the bullshit over the years. Like, just keep it 100. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it 100. I'm not taking this fucking victory lap.
Kinda.
It's just like,
I think
You
we should,
should.
kinda. I
Then
think we
start
should,
it.
kinda. Yeah, it feels like you kinda should.
And you know, these crooks could play it off. The way Aaron Rodgers is talking right now, he's giving them a little bit of, you know, slack on that. Saying, you know, just admit you guys were wrong and it's all good. They can act like this shit was just an accident. They can act like it wasn't, you know, designed. It wasn't pushed on there. It wasn't meant to be. They can act like they were just wrong. You know, which is what they're going to do, because if they say, hey, we were pushing this on you so we could, you know, dominate your country or whatever people, quote unquote, conspiracy theorists think they're doing, you don't have to say that. Just say, hey, whoops, my bad, and keep it pushing.
Now, on that note,
seriously, come on. What
we
are
got to
we
worry about
talking
ball
about?
at some point. But on that note, I am very thankful that you are having this experience that you're having, because, boy, it got real loud. You were a very terrible person.
Years.
I mean, it was, and I was, the reason why I know this, I was next to you
what
in
is
those
the network
mentions.
doing? Like, you have literally an individual that maybe used to work at ESPN that covers our league at the highest level, and there's a major scandal, and it's just like nobody can fucking talk about it? What are we even doing
Personal
here?
lives are personal lives. I feel like you of all people should know that.
I understand, but if it's affecting certain things, if there's leaks going on, if there's tampering going on, if that person is also an MVP voter and a Coach of the Year voter. Remember when I won MVP in 2021?
Yeah,
and that bum in Chicago?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real life. Like, how are we allowing these
What was
people to
that
have an
guy's name?
impact?
Pornhub Arkush is what we call
Pornhub
it.
Kush,
But,
yeah, I
yeah.
remember he had a name. Okay, so on that.
So yeah, the guy did not vote for Aaron Rodgers, even though he did win it, so it didn't keep him from it. But because of his off the field antics, quote unquote antics, which you guys are the ones with the antics, but his antics caused you to not vote for him. Something he did off the field, which had nothing to do with what he did on the field, he didn't deserve the MVP.
Because I'm the darkness guy, and I'm the COVID endangerer guy, and I'm this and I'm that. And in the end, all I'm saying is, like,
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Seriously.
that. Yeah, there's been a lot of that. And on that note, do you think that's going to make you play great ball this year? Because I think it feels like you're a pretty free individual right now. Not that you ever weren't, but it does feel like vibes pretty immaculate around Aaron Rodgers.
I used to not really care. I care even less.
About-
I'm going out after this. I'm not going to be out there doing a podcast, chasing down.
Whoa. We might. Come on.
Every now and then.
Chasing down weird ass parties on the East Coast
Yes.
and wearing white. I'm not
Yes.
going to be doing
Doing that.
any.
Yes.
I'm not going to be doing anything.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to be.
You're not going to be a goofball fest?
I'm going to be out of the light, so I might as well get a couple in. I don't get to do this show as much as I would like to do, I think, from time to time. So especially when I get a chance to get after that gutless organization you have to be connected with.
Oh, jeez. Louise.
The government?
I just don't care anymore.
Okay, we like that.
I love it.
Feels
I
like,
cared a little bit, now I don't care at all.
no, we like that. I think it's going to be good for the football.
All I care about is getting out there on that field and playing my best ball.
Okay, so let's talk
Say
about that.
whatever the hell you want about me, I don't care.
Good for Aaron Rodgers. Now, I haven't updated myself on what the left is saying about this, so I'm sure they spun this some type of way. We'll see. But, in the end, good will win, okay? Big respect to Aaron Rodgers as a Packers fan. Somebody from Wisconsin. I had an issue with him when, Brett Favre left the team. I was a Vikings fan when Favre went to the Vikings. All right, but this dude earned my respect as a Packer fan throughout the last 2 decades. Got a Super Bowl ring and all that. Became the best, most efficient passer of all time. Look at the stats. Okay, and him and Brett Favre are both standing on business, man. Much respect to both of them. I'm proud to be a Packer fan. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. I ain't woke. I'm up. Peace, love, 13.
Shit get crucial